So, music. You said you've been doing it for 5 years officially, right? What made you get into it?
Okay, so pretty much I have been obsessed with music since I was a kid. Like, I used to listen to music and write down the lyrics just for fun, like. And I also used to write stories, and I wrote my first song, I think when I was around 12. And it was just, for me, I always knew that I wanted to do music, but I had fear, you know, of what would my parents think, you know, and I was always a creative. So when I went into senior high school, I was writing more poetry, and I was writing more songs, I was journaling more, and I just felt so creative because at that time I was just writing poetry. And I was singing, but I still didn't know if I was going to take it as a career. But when I got to uni, I met this guitarist called Julian, and we did a cover and we posted it. And I realized that, like, it's been calling me over and over, and I just had to, like, be brave about it and answer the call. And I just, when I did that cover, I started performing without, like, telling my parents anything, you know. And one day, like, they saw me on TV and were like, what? And it's like, yeah, it was like, what? And I explained to them, you know, what I was doing. My dad was kind of hurt that, like, I didn't tell him, you know, this was what I was doing. And I was also worried that they wouldn't like it, you know what I mean? But I did it because it's my life, you know what I mean? So you take a chance on yourself.
And I'm sure they were very proud. Like, you know, like, even if it was hidden, they're like, oh, she didn't tell us, but yeah, she's doing well.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
No, I love that. Music videos. That's something we haven't discussed as of yet.
Okay,
so let's get into it. You've got a few. There's some very sexy videos, and there's the very calm videos as well.
Yeah.
What's the process on set? Like, how do you mentally prepare yourself to be like, today, I'm S the legend, you know what I mean? Or today I'm Essilfie.
Yeah.
Like, how do you get into all of that?
Okay, so I believe every song has a running theme. So if I'm to shoot for a certain song, we've already planned, you know, with the treatment and how it's gonna go, it's already been planned. But the energy of the song, you need to bring, you know, your A game. So even if it's just a visualizer, the energy that you planned, you always need to stick to theme. So if you realize, if the song is a sexy song, I'm going all out sexy. I'm gonna do the sexy. If it's, you know, I'm saying some bars, like in the prayed up visualizer, you know, I looked kind of tomboyish because I was trying to send a message, you know what I mean? So that's basically like what my processes are like, you know. So I'm always just on theme, pretty much.
100 streaks, double sheets, live location means you better spread them cheeks. Red receipts, like a meet and greet. Let's go. If you talk Versace, my response is D&G. Reckless in my DM, ain't no way you can defend. So we pretend to be friends and link up in the PM. Let's get it. 2 shots, right up on the block.
Let's talk about the most recent one that's come out, right? So that was with Wulaam, US artist. Ghanaian born US artist, right? And that was Anadwo.
Yes, Anadwo Rmx.
Remix. We'll add a clip of the video now. Let's talk about it.
Wrap myself up, I'm the gift. Count 1, 2, 3 and open your eyes wide. Wanna see a fire when you're so right. You know, say that I need you without you.
How did you get into your sexy bag? Because that video was very sexy. How did you get into it?
You know, funny enough, for that video, when we initially, my brother's friend, you know, who is also a fan of my music, connected me to their music. And I said, well, they are fire. And then he told them that, like I said, their music is fire. So they connected with me almost immediately. And they said, okay, well, they would like me to remix one of the songs on the tape, on their album at that time. I said, cool. So we did it. I mean, they were in US and then they just sent me the song. I did it. And, you know, they came back to Ghana at some point. So it was just a window of like a weekend, like a few days, maybe a week or something. And they were like, okay, well, they want to shoot. I said, okay. Like, what's the plan? And they were like, okay, yeah, this, that. So we didn't even have a plan, funny enough, for that video. Like, we just had like some basic idea of what we wanted it to look like. And then we hired some props, got some models, and then like, I just knew that this energy, the energy of the song has to be. So I just brought my A game. And
that you did.
Yeah, I thought about the song and brought my A game. Yeah.
I love that video. I love it. We're gonna add the clip in, as you guys have already seen. So it's amazing, honestly. And like I keep saying, to see the artistry and the growth is just great.